Every day your mind wages a silent war. It whispers that the world is on fire, that you are not enough, that disaster waits around the next corner. What if I told you that in less than 10 minutes you can lower that alarm, calm the storm, and hear the quiet truth that everything is fine? Do you feel the weight of that inner alarm right now? Listen closely, because what I am about to share is not a fleeting tip, but a master key that has guided a soul through terminal illness, shattered expectations, and rebuilt a life from the ashes. The three-word mantra is simple: todo está bien. In English, everything is fine. It was Louise Hay, survivor of a terminal cancer diagnosis, who discovered that these three words could become a neural switch, a doorway to a state of unshakable confidence. By the end of this journey, you will understand why this phrase works on a neurological level. You will learn a concrete breath mantra ritual, you will embed it into 5 daily anchor points, and you will create a visual sanctuary that turns anxiety into calm. As the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius once said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Lesson 1: The survival brain's deception. Deep within us lies the reptilian brain, a threat detection system that cannot distinguish imagined danger from real danger. In the age of hunting tigers, that alarm kept us alive. Today, the same alarm flickers at every email notification, every traffic jam, every whispered doubt. When it sounds, cortisol floods the bloodstream, adrenaline spikes, breathing becomes shallow, muscles tighten, the immune system retreats. We suffer more in imagination than in reality, as Seneca reminded us. If this resonates, give this video a quick like. It signals to your nervous system that you are choosing awareness over panic. Lesson 2: The mantra as a neural switch. When Louise Hay received the news of his cancer, he could have succumbed to despair. Instead, he chose to repeat todo está bien with intention, allowing his prefrontal cortex to speak over the amygdala, damping the fear response, and reprogramming the autonomic nervous system. Science tells us that neuroplasticity permits a simple phrase, uttered with purpose, to carve new pathways in weeks, not years. It is not magic, it is the mind's capacity to rewrite its own script. As Marcus Aurelius warned, we waste much of the precious time we have on mental turbulence. Now, let us practice the breath mantra ritual together. Close your eyes for a moment. Inhale slowly for a count of 4, feeling the belly rise, hold the breath for a heartbeat, then exhale gently for a count of 6 while whispering, everything is fine. Repeat this 3 times, allowing each exhale to carry away tension. Notice how the chest softens, how the mind quiets. This simple act is a reset button for the nervous system. Lesson 3: Anchoring the mantra to daily moments. The power of any practice lies in consistency, not intensity. Begin each morning before the phone shatters the silence, place your hands over your heart, breathe, and repeat the phrase 3 times. Before each meal, pause a breath, give thanks, and affirm that all is well, allowing digestion to flow freely. In the traffic light that turns red, use those seconds to inhale, exhale, and say, everything is fine. Before any challenging conversation, center yourself with a deep breath and the mantra, grounding your voice in calm. Finally, as you lie down to sleep, repeat the words 10 times, letting the last syllable dissolve into the night, signaling your body to repair itself. Lesson 4: Visualizing a sanctuary of peace. While you repeat the mantra, picture a sacred space within your chest, a golden room, a quiet garden, a crystal-clear lake. See the light filling every corner, feel its warmth spreading through your limbs. In this sanctuary, the words become more than sound, they become an experience that engages sight, touch, and emotion. The brain does not distinguish between imagined reality and lived reality, so this multisensory visualization multiplies the calming effect. Lesson 5: Embracing the truth behind the words. Everything is fine does not deny the existence of challenges. It acknowledges that, regardless of external turmoil, your inner core remains intact, your value unchanged, your capacity to navigate unfaltering. When a woman lost 20 years of employment, the mantra seemed crude at first. Yet as she repeated it, she opened herself to new possibilities, enrolled in a course, connected with mentors, and eventually found a vocation that aligned with her purpose. The mantra became a bridge, not a denial. Now reflect, what is the most pressing worry that grips your mind right now? Identify it, breathe, and speak the 3 words with conviction. Feel the subtle shift, however small, in your body. This is the first step toward rewiring a habit that has held you hostage for decades. If this insight is opening new doors for you, consider subscribing so we can continue exploring tools that awaken the dormant mastery within. Share in the comments how you intend to use Todo Está Bien today. Your story may become a beacon for someone else walking in darkness. And if this resonated deeply, smash that like button, because each click reinforces the collective intention to rise above fear. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single breath, a single phrase, a single moment of choosing peace. In the next segment, we will dive deeper into advanced techniques that align the mantra with the body's natural healing rhythms, turning ordinary days into a sanctuary of calm. Stay with me, because the path ahead holds the key to a life lived in quiet confidence. Now, let the breath become the bridge between the mind that screams and the body that listens. As you inhale, imagine the air as a luminous thread of gold, entering through the crown of your head, traveling down the spinal column, lighting each vertebra like a candle in a dark hallway. As you exhale, feel that golden light gathering the tension, the doubts, the unspoken fears, and releasing them into the universe as a soft sigh. While you speak the 3 words, Todo Está Bien, let each syllable resonate not only in the throat, but also in the marrow of your bones. Notice how the sound vibrates against the ribs, how the vibration settles into the diaphragm, and how the diaphragm, in turn, softens its grip on the chest. This is not a mere mental trick, it is a physiological alignment, a synchrony of nervous system pathways that rewires the default alarm. The next practice builds upon this foundation. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and bring to mind a moment from your past when you felt completely safe, perhaps a childhood garden, a quiet library, a sunrise over a calm sea. Hold that image with as much detail as you can, the colors, the scents, the temperature of the air against your skin. Then, as the image solidifies, whisper the mantra once, twice, 3 times, each utterance threading the memory with a new layer of certainty. By anchoring the phrase to a vivid, positive memory, you create a neural shortcut. Whenever the mantra is spoken, the brain automatically summons the feeling of safety that you have just encoded. Over time, this shortcut becomes a reflex, a default response that overrides the panic loop before it even ignites. Now consider the power of rhythm. The ancient sages recognized that the heart has its own drumbeat, a cadence that can be coaxed into harmony with breath and intention. To harness this rhythm, practice a simple pattern: inhale for a count of 4, pause for a count of 1, exhale for a count of 6, and then pause for a count of 2 before the next inhalation. While you maintain this cadence, repeat the mantra on each exhale. The extended exhalation signals the parasympathetic branch of the nervous system to take the helm, inviting digestion, repair, and calm. The brief pause after the exhale gives the mantra space to settle, to be absorbed by the subconscious before the next breath begins. When you repeat this cycle for just a few minutes, you will feel the heart rate slowing, the mind quieting, and a gentle warmth spreading through the limbs. This is the body's intrinsic capacity to self-regulate, awakened by the intentional alignment of breath, sound, and pause. Let us now turn to the environment in which you practice. The space you inhabit can either amplify the storm or nurture the sanctuary. Choose a corner of your home that feels inviting, perhaps near a window where natural light filters in, or a small altar with objects that hold personal meaning, a crystal, a feather, a photograph of a loved one. Light a candle, if you wish, and allow its flame to become a focal point for the eyes when the mind begins to wander. The subtle scent of lavender or eucalyptus, if available, can further signal the brain that safety is present. As you settle into this space, make a silent promise to yourself: This is a sacred hour, a covenant between you and the deeper self that you will honor. The very act of creating a ritual space trains the brain to associate those surroundings with calm, making future sessions even more effective. The next step is to integrate the mantra into moments of movement, for the body does not exist in isolation from the mind. While walking, whether through a hallway, a park, or a bustling street, sync each step with a breath and a whispered phrase. Inhale as your left foot lifts, exhale as it lands, and softly say todo está bien. The rhythmic cadence of your gait, combined with the breath and the mantra, transforms a mundane activity into a moving meditation. Over time, you will notice that even during a hectic commute, the simple act of aligning step, breath, and words creates a pocket of tranquility that shields you from the external turbulence. This practice also trains the nervous system to remain calm while the body is in motion, a valuable skill for athletes, performers, and anyone who must function under pressure. It is natural to question whether a few minutes each day can truly shift the deep-seated patterns that have governed your life for years. The answer lies in the principle of cumulative impact. Each repetition of the mantra, each intentional breath, each moment of visualized safety is a tiny stone placed upon the riverbed of your consciousness. One stone alone does not alter the flow, but 100 stones, laid steadily, create a new channel that redirects the current. In the language of neuroscience, this is called synaptic potentiation, the strengthening of connections between neurons that fire together. When you pair the mantra with breath, visualization, and purposeful movement, you are firing a consistent pattern that the brain begins to favor over the default alarm loop. After several weeks of disciplined practice, you will find that the mind no longer races at the first hint of stress. Instead, it pauses, recalls the mantra, and allows the body to settle before the cascade of cortisol can take hold. Now, a final exercise to cement all that you have learned. Sit upright, feet planted firmly on the ground, hands resting gently on your thighs. Close your eyes and bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows, the point often called the third eye in ancient traditions. Visualize a small, radiant sphere of light there, pulsing slowly, like a heartbeat of the universe. As you inhale, imagine this sphere expanding, drawing in calm, drawing in the affirmation todo está bien. As you exhale, picture the sphere contracting, releasing any remnants of tension, any lingering doubts. Continue this for a full minute, allowing the light to synchronize with your breath and the mantra. When the minute concludes, open your eyes and notice the subtle shift in your perception. Colors may seem brighter, sounds softer, the weight of the day lighter. This is the culmination of the mind-body-spirit alignment you have been cultivating. Take a moment now to consider the broader implications of this practice. When your inner world settles, your external world begins to reflect that steadiness. Decisions become clearer, relationships deepen, opportunities emerge that you might have missed while lost in anxiety. The mantra does not erase challenges, it simply changes the lens through which you view them, turning obstacles into invitations for growth. As Louise Hay reminded us, the true power lies not in the words themselves, but in the willingness to trust that, regardless of circumstance, your core remains intact, your capacity to heal remains ever present. If these teachings have begun to stir something within you, I invite you to share your experience in the comments below. Tell us which moment of the day you plan to anchor the mantra, or describe the visual sanctuary you have created in your mind. Your story may become the beacon that guides another soul out of the darkness. And if the resonance of this message feels profound, consider joining this community of seekers by subscribing, so we may continue to explore the ancient tools that awaken the dormant mastery within each of us. A simple click on the like button also reinforces the collective intention to rise above fear, amplifying the energy that sustains us all. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single breath, a single phrase, a single moment of choosing peace. In the next segment, we will dive deeper into advanced techniques that align the mantra with the body's natural healing rhythms, turning ordinary days into a sanctuary of calm. Stay with me, because the path ahead holds the key to a life lived in quiet confidence. The power to transform is already within you, it merely waits for the moment you decide to speak, to breathe, and to trust that everything is indeed fine.